The gentlewoman is recognized for 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker, for nearly a century, America has made a sacred promise. People who work hard throughout their lives will benefit from the fruits of their labor. Last week, Congress passed and President Biden signed into law a bipartisan budget agreement. It protects Social Security from harmful Republican proposed cuts. That earned benefit brings peace of mind for millions of families, senior citizens, disabled persons, and children who survive a parent's premature death. Social Security insurance is a compact of trust between generations and assures a safe and secure retirement for tens of millions of Americans during their golden years. It is an earned benefit. Congress must continue to protect this pact for our citizenry, and that is why our recently introduced Social Security 2100 Act is one of the most vital bills before this Congress. It will increase benefits to current and new beneficiaries, protect retirees against inflation, and repeal the windfall elimination provision. America made a promise to workers and guaranteed workers their earned benefits. Democrats are committed to making good on that promise for Social Security for generations to come. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.
Good afternoon, friends. There is a huge update from the Biden administration. President Biden may have to use executive action to financially help millions of Americans. In just a few days, another direct deposit will be made for many seniors and retirees. Some recipients can expect an extra payment this month, but will end up missing a payment in July. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the latest news from Congress. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you will need to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. So friends, here is some heads up. Some recipients of Social Security benefits will get paid twice this month, but there is no reason to worry. This summer, the schedule is a little different than usual. The next payments for supplemental security income are set to arrive on the last day of June. You will still get your full benefits if you receive SSI, but the Social Security Administration will distribute 2 payments this month and none in July. The next payment after that will go out on August 1st. But if the date falls on a weekend or federal holiday, payments are moved to the previous business day. Since July 1st falls on a Saturday this year, SSI recipients get their June checks on June 1st and their July checks on June 30th. The same thing happened in March, and SSI recipients can also expect 2 payments in September and December. As such, there will be no SSI payments distributed in October or January 2024. The first Social Security payment will be released on June 14th. That is the second Wednesday of the month, and will be sent to people who are born between the 1st and the 10th of each month. Now, President Biden has vetoed a bill passed by Congress that would repeal student loan forgiveness and reverse his most recent extension of the student loan pause. Advocates for borrowers had warned that the passage of the bill could have catastrophic consequences. Last week, Congress passed a joint resolution under the Congressional Review Act that would have halted Biden's signature student loan forgiveness plan. That plan, if enacted, would provide up to $20,000 in student loan forgiveness to millions of borrowers. The resolution would also have nullified the president's most recent extension of the ongoing student loan pause, which has stopped payments and frozen interest for most federal student loan borrowers since March 2020. Advocates for borrowers had warned that the enactment of the Congressional Review Act bill will be disastrous. Not only would it deny borrowers student loan forgiveness, but it could also result in hundreds of thousands of borrowers having their discharge loans reinstated due to the reversal of the PSLF, or income-driven repayment credit, that they received during Biden's most recent extension of the student loan pause. Some advocates also suggested that borrowers would be forced to retroactively pay back interest that would have accrued during the most recent extension. President Biden's veto means that the Congressional Review Act resolution will not become law, even though it was passed by both the House and the Senate. Congress could override Biden's veto with a two-thirds majority in each chamber. But Republicans conceded that even with the handful of Democrats who voted to overturn Biden's debt relief plan, they would fall far short of the threshold needed to override the veto. Since the Congressional Review Act can only be used to repeal recently enacted regulations, this particular effort to nullify Biden's student debt relief plan is effectively dead. Ending the student loan pause via the debt ceiling bill is distinct from the repeal efforts in the Congressional Review Act. The Congressional Review Act would have potentially caused chaos for borrowers who benefited from the extension during the last several months. Nevertheless, advocates for student loan borrowers who have been critical of Biden's compromise, arguing that removing any chance of another extension of the payment pause will undermine the administration's ability to help borrowers. And a recent report by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which was released this week, suggests that millions of borrowers may not be ready for an abrupt return to repayment. Well, my amazing and most awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Sunday. Thank you, dear friends, for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I'm doing weekly giveaways every Friday. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you will need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.